This is the 7th generation iPad, coming in at a sweet $329. The new iPad has a 10.2-inch LCD screen, which is bigger than the 9.7-inch screen on the previous one. It still isn't quite as big as the 10.5-inch screen on the iPad Air. The new iPad is physically the same size as the Air, it just has bigger bezels. The screen is a 10.2-inch LCD screen at 264 pixels per inch. It's the same pixel density as the previous model, but it has a little more real estate. The cameras on this iPad are the same as the previous model. It has an 8-megapixel camera on the back and a 1.2-megapixel camera on the front. There's an A10 processor in here, which is one step up from the A9 in the previous iPad, but not as fast as the A12 and the iPad Air. Apple wanted to show us their new arcade subscription app, which costs $4.99 a month and gives you access to a library of exclusive games. They're all family-friendly games, and it looks like many of them use the iPad's GPU pretty heavily, like this reinvented version of Frogger. Along with gaming, Apple really wants you to use productivity apps on the iPad. The new iPad has a physical keyboard connector to work with the iPad Air's keyboard, which is very comfortable to use. The A10 processor lets you run 3 apps in different panes at once without sending one of them to sleep. Now, it still isn't a Mac, but it's a little more capable than the last iPad was. Like the last iPad, this works with the first generation Pencil Stylus, which is very, very accurate. It feels responsive until you use an iPad Pro with its 120Hz display, but that kind of tablet is a lot more expensive. Otherwise, the iPad's body hasn't been updated much. It comes in silver, dark gray, and gold, and still has a headphone jack and a lightning charging port. We've always recommended the base model iPad as a great value for what you get. This generation doesn't seem like a huge upgrade, but it will satisfy a lot of people. We will have a full review soon on PCMag.com.